making ready here. There's still 2 minutes before we start. So I will just make sure that I can see the recording here. Let's see, I just need to go in here. I think it's working. And I can't have the sound on there because then you can't hear me. It makes this echo. So I'm so excited for what we are going to do today. So I'm just waiting for the time to be right before we start properly. So I will have a sip of coffee. There's just 1 minute until we start. And I have prepared a lot for today, that's for sure. Alright, I'm starting now. Welcome here. My name is Gertie and I'm from Denmark. And I have done a few live streams. That is my 4th live stream, but it's still a little bit difficult. But I will try to do my best. Today's live stream is about glazing this vase here. It is a vase with waves. It's made with the purpose that it shall symbolize the water element. Not only the sea, but also the sea and oceans and waves at the ocean, but also the water element inside of us human beings, because we also have the water element represented. And the organ that are connecting to this is the kidneys. And today we are looking at the balance of the yin and yang force in the kidney energy. Probably a lot of people know the yin and yang symbol, and most people also know that it's black and white, light, dark, and so on. And that's the same we will do on this vase here. But because it's the kidney energy, we also have the water element within this yin and yang today. So we will see if we can catch it and still make it look a little bit like the sea and also the yin and yang. So that's quite a challenge, so I can't wait. So one side here should be very light and the other one will be very dark. The light side, there will also be a little bit of dark in the light side, like this round circle here. There is always a little bit of yin in the yang, and there's always a little bit of yang in the yin, and that's we will also see if we can create on this vase. So it will be very exciting. I would like to invite you over here on my side while glazing and while talking about all these theories that are from the old Asian wisdom. But by being on this side here, you can really see the process of the glazing. So let's see if you can come over here, and also I would like to show you something else. So let's go over here. I have already made some of these vases before in the water element. Actually, I am making 8 vases, and this is the first one of the 8. It's called Essence. The second one I have made is called Vitality, and is about the warmth there is inside us, our libido and vitalization. The third one here is called Wisdom, and that's because the kidney also contains the relation to our brain and the liquids around our brain. The fourth one is called willpower. And willpower is one of the virtues of the kidneys also. When we have a strong kidney energy, our willpower will be strong also. And this one here is called courage. If our kidney energy is low, then we will feel fear and anxieties. But when the kidney energy is strong, we have the courage to overcome that fear. And then this vase we are making today is called balance. And the balance is the yin yang, like we talked about. And there is another one that are coming up soon, and this is this one here. And this is called stream, and we made that together in a live stream a little while ago. And I also just like to shortly just show you what we made last week. Last week we were in the forest because we were preparing for this new energy, the new element, and the new element is wood. At the starting in the spring, the winter time, it's the kidney energy. Now soon the element of the wood will start, and that we were starting to prepare and see if we could make some exciting experiments. And this here is one of the things we made last week, and this is the other one. So if you like to see more about that, there's a stream on my channel that shows that process of making ceramics directly on a tree. That was good fun, really good fun, I think. And now I am preparing so you can see the process of glazing this vase here. I think you will have a good view here, and I also like to give you some light that is coming here. Now it's look like you can see something. Good. So now we will be starting with glazing this one here. I have already started. I've glazed it blue inside because blue and black is the colors of the kidney energy. So it should be blue inside, not black, I think. It will be dark, too dark. So already I have drawn up where it should be lights and where it should be dark. But before we start with these dark and light colors, I would like to start with this. It's yellow, because the yang energy is also a warm energy, and I would like to make some small details that are showing some of this yang energy in the vase here. The light side is yang, and that is what we are starting with doing something about now. But it's very wet, I think, this glaze here. So it's running, and it wasn't supposed to run. So I will see if I can get a sponge. This is symbolizing the sunshine on top of the water. And I haven't really made it successful to really get these, lines that are in the water when the sun is shining on it. It really makes this beautiful pattern. And I have tried for a long time now to see if I could create it on the vase here. But I haven't really succeeded in this yet. But I hope to get it a little bit just right here. And this here is because I like my vases to be more than, it should symbolize a lot of things in the same ways. So that's why we are creating like we're doing. When we talk about yang, the yang side of us and the kidney energies, if we are balanced, no, let me start another place. I think that's more, if our kidney energy is functioning and our balance is good in our kidney energy, I'm not talking about the organ as itself. I mean the kidney can be healthy and then still be imbalanced. And when it's imbalanced, then we have some symptoms. When it's balanced, we are energized and we can dream about what we like to do in this lifetime here, and we have some good ambitions and ideas, and we can find the purpose of life. That is when we have a strong kidney energy, and we will also have a healthy libido and vitality. But if the kidney energy is imbalanced, now I'm just adding a little bit of greenish color around here to this because I just like to make it a little bit more exciting. Still, it will be more white. The main side here, I have a base color that are kind of white, but I do like to have some other colors also in this vase. So that's just what we are preparing now, so we can see if we can create a little bit of excitement here. Well, so if our kidney energy is imbalanced, then we will feel tired, fatigue, and also it can be shown as if we have lower back pain. That is also a sign of the kidney energy is not working properly. It can also be that we have problems with the reproductions of ourselves, our fertilization. It's also a kidney matter. So infertility, impotence is also connected to the kidneys. Oh, I think we just should let it run. It wants to run, so I think we let it do it. Sometimes it can make some really good effects when it's running, so maybe that's too much. Just take some of it. So now, if we then just should talk about the yang energy like I am doing here right now, it is the yang force energy in us that I'm creating here on this side here. If we're only talking about the yang energy, how can we know if the yang energy, because there is a yin and yang represented in the kidneys, and that's very important and strong for the kidney energy, that it is like this. And still, if yang energy, we will still feel really tired, and maybe we are freezing and have a low blood pressure and cold. We can be cold, feel cold inside, and easy to freeze. That is when we are lacking of the kidney yang energy. It can also be impotence or just lack of libido. Also, a lot of fertilization problems is because of kidney yang difference, the lack of let's see, I think we can have a little bit more here. All right. And also now this is the dark side, this is the inside. But as I told you, we should also have some light areas in the dark side, because this is called the little yang in the big yin. That's the little white spot in the black dark area that we are creating here. Not a big area, just so we get the idea of the yang and the yin. Maybe a little bit over here also. Running all too much. But that will be exciting to see when we have finished. Well, the plan is that I am putting it in the kiln today, and then we should be able to see it tomorrow. And just for you guys, I would like to go online tomorrow. If you like to see the result here tomorrow morning, then I will give you a time when I know it, because I don't know really when I can open the kiln yet, but it will be, I think it will be around 8 or 9 o'clock. This one here is also a little bit greenish, but the thing is it's cracking, so it makes such a special effect. And I like that it's cracking, because it's like the surface of the water is also come in these small windows. So it's kind of giving us the vibe of the sea and the water. Well, we were talking about the kidney yang energy in us, and what's really special is that we can do something about it ourselves. If we are noticing that we are lacking of energy, if we feel cold and maybe have lower back problems, we don't have to have all these symptoms that I have talked about, maybe only one of them, then we will still think about the kidney yang. If you are feeling cold or just having a cold is also a kidney yang problem, also a lung problem, but that's something different. They are not usually they are not running like this. Now I'm just turning it around here, so not running so much. Then we make a think this here will make some excitement on this vase here. It will give some really nice effects. Then soon we will be adding the main color, and that's the light color because it's yin, and then it should be light. Oh, and you can see here is the line where we have the yin force. Running, running, running. Okay. Yes, we are moving on. All this, I have to do it one more time because it's not enough with only one time. But I can do that later. You don't have to see me do the same thing twice. I will do that later then. Okay, and now we are moving on here. I think we should make some lighter colors now. We have a base color here for the yin side that it's called ice crystal. It's kind of white, but still there's some small effects with blue in this one here. And that's what makes it so exciting. It's because it's kind of white, like in the yin and yang symbol, but because we're working with the Z, we also want some of the bluish effect here. And also I have made a line here. This space here is between the yin and yang, and that will be in a different color than yin or yang colors. So now I am just giving it some base color here with this ice crystal. Yeah, and when you are glazing like I am glazing here, it's very important to be patient because it actually takes some time, and I can see, oh, that's okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah, what can you do about this yin, no yang difference if you are lacking yang energy and have some of these symptoms I'm talking about? What can we do about it ourselves? Well, I have tried it many times. When I have been too busy, I have been lacking my kidney energy. I can feel that I'm getting tired. That's normal. But we should know these signs so we can change our behavior. Because if you don't change it, it will just get worse and worse. And then we will burn out at the end. If we continue like this and just using and not taking care of our energy, then we will burn out at some point. And also a lot of people do that. And that's kind of what I'm working with in my clinic as an acupuncture. People who are stressed and burned out. Well, but there is something we can do ourselves to prevent that will happen, and that is to be aware of the balance between activities and resting. It's okay to be very active. It's also okay to be busy at some times, but to like harmonize that again, we also have to have times where we're only resting, or mostly of the time resting. And another thing that is very important for the kidney energy, it is actually just to keep warm, stay warm. The worst thing for the kidneys is to really have cold feet or cold lower back that are taking some of our kidney energy from us. Shall we see how it looks like in the bottom here? And also, like when in the old days, uh, anyway, in Denmark, in the old days, now I have to see where are we. This should be to here, and this, I think it's much yang, but that is maybe okay. I think it's okay. In old times, they knew that if they were sick, it was good with some warm soup, slowly cooked. Maybe it stood for a whole day with vegetables and maybe some meat in it. Bones, because the bones is also kidney energy. So bones from animals really, also what they call bone broth is also very good for our kidney energy. So that is what we can do by the foods. Also warm drinks. Not the worst thing we can do is drinking directly from from the fridge or icing cold. That's okay when it's really hot outside, but when it's winter and cold especially, then it's not good for us with all these cold drinks. So to stay warm inside, we can help the body by just temperate our water. So let it stand outside in the room for a while, not in the fridge, so it gets a good natural temperature from the room. And this is first time now covered with this one here. So actually I think it's our yang side. You got the idea now. And this one here is also in between, or is it? No, I think we make this here. This will be yin dark. Yes, that's it. It will be dark. Okay. We would like to make some effects also on the yin side. Even that it's very dark side, we will also see if we can create more of these effects here. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I know that together with some of the other colors, even they are very dark, when we do this and they mix up, it will really give some cool effects. And cool it should be when it's yin, because it's representing our cooling system inside our body. It likes to run today. Normally it doesn't. That's so funny. But there must be a meaning of that, I think. So I think that will be the way we are making it today. It says it wants it like this, running. And also the dark color will cover some of these, that it's running like this. So it doesn't matter so much on the black side. Well, now we have started the yin force energy in our vase here. It looks like that I am working with the light colors, and that's right, I am. And it will be dark on this side here, I promise you. But I like to have some effects also. So that's why we are doing this. So it will create a it will create a really exciting ways, I think. To do the bottom of the black side, I have chosen a very nice, it's called Tapas Blue. It's a very dark blue that we are making the yin side with here, the bottom of the yin side. And then I have another dark blue. It's called Blaugrau effect. It's blue grays effect, and that will give the vibe of the ocean but still be very dark. So I think these glazes here together can make a really exciting ways together with the bright side. Also, I like that we have combined some of the colors from the one side to the other, so it makes a wholeness. And also now I think we should be talking about the yin energy, the yin forces in us as human beings, the yin forces of the kidney energy. The yin in our body is, as I said, our cooling system. When it relates to the kidneys, it's about our urination, it's about all the liquids in our body and all that function about, oh, I think this should be like this. That is the space in between the dark and the light, it comes here. So the yin force is our cooling system in the kidneys. When it's working all right, we are well temperatured. Also, if our yang is balanced, then we have a nice temperature. And also, if our yin is working, then we just feel good inside, especially mentally. We are stable and we have we just feel safe and stable. But if the yin is out of balance, then we will experience maybe anxieties and fear. And also all these dreams of ours, it's difficult to realize them because we're afraid of them. We know what we want, but we're afraid of doing it because our kidney energy is low. So we won't start the projects that we really dream about doing. And that's a shame, isn't it? I think we all should have the ability to dream and follow the dreams we have. It doesn't have to be big dreams, but just we have some dreams that we like to follow, something that spark us inside and start this passion of ours. And what can we feel if the kidney yin energy is low? Is really, we can't sleep during the night time because the yin is the like blankets that are on top of us in the night time, and if the blanket is too little, then we will wake up during the night time. So everything with insomnia, especially waking up during the night, is a lack of kidney yin energy. I think we will do the bottom properly just in a minute. Also, night sweating. It's not, maybe we also we wake up during the night, and we have to go to the toilet, and we do feel a lot of sweat or warm during the night time, that is a lack of kidney yin energy. So both, and we can also wake up and feel fear. It can also be nightmares. During the night, nightmares is also a sign of that the kidney energy is low. I'm just telling you about which signs there are in our body if our kidney energy is low. And now I'm talking about the kidney yin energy. The kidney energy, when it's low, we can also feel stressed. And stress is one of the main reasons why the kidney yin energy will become low at the first place. It can also be, it can also be yeah, if we have been stressed for a long time, then it can also be if we have had too much medication, if we have a long period where we didn't sleep properly during the night time, if we have been partying too much, not sleeping. All about sleep will affect the kidney energy, the kidney yin energy. And also when the kidney energy is low, then it will also affect our sleep. So it works both ways. So what can we do to restore the kidney energy? Yin, the kidney yin energy. Well, I need to move my coffee cup. The first thing is really to slow down. Maybe you have been too busy, maybe you have forgot yourself a little bit. So slow down, both your movements, your thoughts, your actions, everything should be shut down or slowed down for a while so you can restore yourself. That is very important. That will be so exciting to see this vase here. Okay, another thing you can do is, also avoid medicine. And when I say that, I of course know that some people are, they have to rely on medicine, and that's not that kind of medicine I'm talking about. I'm talking about the daily medicine that we are taking, painkillers just to relax a little bit more. We try to make your daily life easier for yourself, so you don't need all these painkillers and things like that. So too much medication, it's not good for the kidney, we all know that. So we should try to avoid that as we can. And still I know that some people have really difficult in cutting down on medicine, and that's how it is, and it should be accepted. And but just as less, that's what my meaning is, to say as less as possible medicine. I try not to have any medicine at all, but sometimes it can be necessary, I think. Also, they say that black foods should be really good for the kidneys. Now we will be glazing with this one here. This is the blue I was talking about. It's going in the middle between the light and the dark area to make a kind of transition area between the light and the dark here, and also to shape the yin and yang a little bit, so it's not just one side light and one side dark. I like it's a little bit shaped, and I like also that space in between. Yeah, so actually that is what I really wanted to tell you about the kidney energy. And so you can see this yin and yang energy in the body and in the kidneys. It means a lot for our health. It's a big subject. And when we talk about the kidneys, it's even bigger, because now it's this one here is only 1 out of 8 vases. So actually it is a lot bigger than what I have been telling you about on this vase. So if you like to learn more, you can see the other videos I have made. They are at my channel, and they will all provide you with these 8 water element vases here. They will all provide you with some knowledge about the kidneys. So now we have some Pacific blue color in between the white and the dark area here. And what is going to happen now is really that I like to do it all again. It should be covered 2 times, and then it's finished, and it will dry up for a little while and then go to the kiln. And then I hope I can, oh, I have to work tomorrow. I will write at my channel when I go live. If you just want to see the result of this vase here, I will write a notification that tells you when I go live and just show you the result. And if you miss that, there will be a whole video about creating this vase here coming up soon. So then you can see the result, and also you can see it in my there will also be some shorts videos, so it will come up, that's for sure, the result. So stay around here. Now I would like to close off this live stream here by saying thank you. Oh. Yes, that was a lot of talk about our kidney energy and the yin and yang in us. I hope you got something out of it. It's good knowledge. I think it's really nice to know, and it's also nice to know what you can do about it yourself, because then you can make the balance yourself, so it doesn't harm you on the long run. And I just like to thank you so much for being here today. And I will be back another time. Bye for now.